What if your son finally got on the phone with a college football coach? Does he know what to say? Will he say it with confidence? Unfortunately, many players say all the wrong things and blow the opportunity. Not because they aren't good enough, but because they never learned what to say or practice how to say it. In this video, you'll watch me coach real high school football players step by step on how to crush a recruiting call. I'll give you the exact script, the right questions to ask, and the one line that shows coaches your son is ready to get offered. And if your son wants a football scholarship, this isn't optional, it's required. If you don't know who I am, my name is Richie Contartesi. I earned a D1 football scholarship at just 5'7" and 150 pounds, and now I coach families and athletes to do the same. All right, here we go. Here's the script. Coach Jones, thanks again for jumping on the phone. I really appreciate the invite to your camp and your time today. It means a lot. I've been learning more about Ole Miss and your program, and I really like the way you guys play and how you develop players. Talk about how they play, culture, how they develop players, right? Here are the questions, guys. Key questions. What's something you guys are really looking for in a player at my position right now? Really key question to get them talking. Figure out what they're looking for. All right. These are tiered questions. Because the last question is the whole reason you got on the phone. But I don't want you guys jumping into like, am I on your big board or not? Like, I don't want you guys doing that. All right. So we're going to kind of ease into it a little bit. Right. So what's something you guys are really looking for in a player to my position? Here's a great question. Right. Coach K loves this question. What's one thing I should focus on this offseason to improve as a player? Guys, great freaking question to ask, right? This tells you what they're looking for. This tells you if they've watched your game film or not. This tells you how serious they are about you and how much they evaluated you. Great question to ask. All right. And then as for your program, am I currently being evaluated or am I currently on your big board? Where do I stand at this point? All right. The way you're going to ask that question is really one question, but you're going to say it. It's written in two questions, but I want you to ask it as one. All right. So as for your program, am I currently being evaluated or am I currently on your big board? Where do I stand at this point? You guys see how I asked that? Make it simple for them to tell you. All right. You don't want to limit what you're asking. And then, of course, after you've gone through your questions, he might ask you questions. The conversation might go from there, but these are the big questions you want to get asked. All right. And then it's thanks again, coach. I'm excited to keep building this relationship and hopefully earn the opportunity to compete for you in the future. All right. Pretty straightforward. All right. Gabe, since you have a question, you're going to be the first volunteer. All right. So get yourself unmuted. Let's get this bad boy going.
I got the podcast mic for something, I guess.
You do. You got the freaking podcast.
You're stopping me from eating tacos. Come on.
James will eat your tacos. All right, cool. Let's do it. All right. This is Coach Jones.
Hello, Coach Jones. How are you today?
I'm doing great. What's up, Gabe? Nice to chat.
Nice to finally be able to talk to you, Coach.
Yeah.
I was just looking at your program, and I just wanted to say that I thought it was a really good program, and I like the way that y'all do things from what I've seen. And I was wondering, with a defensive end or an H-back, what is something that you look for? Like, what's something you want in an H-back or a DN?
Yeah. So, right now, when it comes to for a DN, we're really looking for someone who can really get after the passer. The conference that we're in, we pass quite a bit, and we want somebody that can really get after the quarterback. So something that's really important to us right now.
Well, Coach, I'm fairly confident in my pass rushing skill, and I think I can get after any quarterback in any conference. It could be Jalen Milroe for all I care. I'm going to get after him.
All right. Okay.
Another thing before we get on to something else, what's something that you think that I should focus on working on and getting better during the off season?
Yeah, I mean, look, based on what I saw, Gabe, I think you have some real potential. There's a couple things that I really like that you do really well. I like to see you stand up on the edge. I know you put your hand on the ground a lot. I like to see you stand up a little bit. If that, I know it depends on your coach, but that's something that we do quite a bit of. And I'd like to see your explosion off the ball and being able to get around the edge. I think if you can improve those things, it'll make a big difference.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I got to stand up a little during this season. I don't know if you've gotten to see it, but I think I'm way better off the ball standing up. And I agree with you that it is my coach's decision. But I promise if I come and I get to play for you and I get to practice for you, you see that I have that explosion you're looking for.
Cool. I like it, man. All right. Are you coming out to the camp?
Yes, sir. Of course.
Okay.
I look forward to meeting you in person and the rest of the staff.
Cool, man. I look forward to meeting you too. All right, cool.
Well, shouldn't another thing that we should talk about, because Coach K tells me this every time we get on a call, should we talk about something about education to stand out?
Something about what?
Like education? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like educational opportunities.
This is a very awkward role play, right? Like it's not totally a realistic conversation. We're trying to make it realistic. But yeah, man, absolutely. Like totally. Look, let's do feedback on this and then, we'll break it down. So guys, what did he do well? Everyone kind of share a little bit. Who wants to raise your hand, do a raise hand thing? What did he do well? Talk out. Colin, what did he do well? Wyatt.
He was good at keeping it going. There wasn't really any awkward silence or anything. Just he kept the conversation moving.
Okay, I agree. Good stuff. Parsons, what you got, man?
He was very confident the whole time during the role play.
I can't see you, man. Where you at?
Oh,
I see your
am I not
picture.
on?
No,
I'm sorry. I
always
thought
get to see your
I
pretty
was
face.
on.
There
I
he is.
apologize.
All right. What else? Will?
I said he
What
has
did
a
you
lot
say?
of
I didn't hear you
confidence.
because I couldn't see.
Yeah,
you.
he had a lot of confidence, and he definitely showed that he wants to play football and ball out for sure. He definitely is very confident in his abilities to play football.
I like it. Okay. He has gotten very confident. That's for sure. All right, Richard, what do you think?
He was very good at saying the details of the conversation, something that might go over some people's heads. Like, for example, when you said it depends on the high school system and stuff, he kind of acknowledged that too, but also wanting to get better.
Yeah.
With that.
Okay. I love it. Good. Colton, what did you like?
I'd say he sounded like really coachable. He sounded like he would do whatever the coach wanted, regardless of what it was.
I agree on that one for sure. Okay, good. Porter?
He listened to the coach's answers and used that in his response to his answers. Like when he talked about standing up to come off the edge, he responded in a way that was like, I've done that some and I like that way. So if I get a chance to play for you, I look forward to being able to do that more under your system.
Porter's good at
I
that.
agree. What did you say, Brian?
So Porter's good at that too. That's why he's crushed his last 3 calls.
Yeah. Gabe's done a couple calls. You know what I mean? Obviously, your confidence level is really good. I love it, dude. Sean? What's up, Sean?
I feel like he was very confident in who he is as a player. I think, he expressed that he feels like that he can play for whatever conference and that he doesn't even care if Jalen Miro is in the backfield. And I think, if that's a coach, I think that fired me up. It don't matter who you put back there at quarterback. We got somebody that's going to get after the ball. And it also showed how coachable he was. He took the coach's advice and he showed. And one of the biggest things coaches like is to show that you are coachable and you are willing to be coached. And I think he did a great job at that.
I agree. I agree. Good stuff, guys. That was Coach. Whose line was that? Was that Coach K's line or Coach Brian's line? I don't care if it's Milrow back there.
No, he
That was
said
Coach
that
Brian,
was definitely wasn't mine. I coached against Jalen Milrow. He's an absolute freak. So that definitely wasn't my line.
All right, cool. Great job, Gabe. All right, guys, just
Thank
one
you.
or two things that you feel like he can work on, he can get better at. What do you think? Okay, coach yourself. What do you think, Gabe?
I could stutter less and try to enunciate my words better and try not to like fiddle around. I guess I was fiddling a lot.
Okay. I could see that a little bit. I think, Gabe, for you, man, it's sometimes you're a smart kid, right? Like you're a smart kid, and sometimes you overthink. Like I can almost watch you thinking, dude. You know what I mean? Right? Like I'm watching you think. So sometimes like you're just naturally a good communicator, right? And so we just got to tie in the football part. That makes sense?
Yes,
So
sir.
let's simplify to the questions that we have and make it easy for you. Okay? But I think you're a little hard on yourself there, but I think if you just get a little bit more comfortable, you're just going to naturally be better at that. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Good stuff. All right, Sean, what do you got for him?
I kind of agree with what he said. I think stuttering less is definitely important. Sometimes when I talk, the one word that I always jump to when I don't know what to say is and it's very bad grammatically, and I'm sure that it doesn't speak confidence. Like it doesn't like when you're talking to a coach, you want to be as confident on the field as you are off the field. So making sure that you are, you can tell them all you want about how good of a football player you are, but you want to like radiate that confidence because that's what some people want in their locker room. And so I feel like making sure you make your sentences fluent and make sure that you are, staying completely engaged in the conversation and being confident will definitely rub these coaches the right way.
Agreed. Good job, Sean. Just you coming out and speaking that way, dude. Great job, man.
I've been on that side. I've been like, I've been there. Like I get it.
I know. Okay, good. Sean, great job, man. I agree. Great feedback. Coach Rowe, did you have something? Thought I just saw Rowe's hand come up.
It was quick and I'm driving, so if y'all can't hear me, all good. But Gabe, dude, just show you're excited to meet that coach. If you jump on a call and you're like, Coach, I'm so excited to meet you, man, I think that is going to go a long way, and they'll kind of match that energy a little more. Just sound a little more excited to meet them at the start of the call. Like, it's nice to meet you, Coach. I think if you add a little more positive energy at the start, you'll kind of match that a little bit back.
Yes, sir.
Really good feedback. Really good feedback. All right, cool. Appreciate that, Ro. Good stuff. Wyatt, go ahead, brother.
I'm not 100% sure, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that the camp, he didn't really mention the camp and that you had to bring it up as a coach.
Yeah. Yeah, you kind of missed the top part, Gabe. I went with it a little bit there, but we missed the top. That's all right. Yeah, guys, again, like this kind of
It
goes
went
back.
like this on my brain.
And
It
then you
just-
tried to
it
circle
is,
back,
yeah.
but then you were like already in the question. I was like, all right, we'll see where he goes with this. Hey, so for the next role, we're about to jump on and do another role play here, guys. But make it easy for yourself, right? Like you have the script right in front of you. Just for that top part, it's okay if it's a little, and we'll get better at using it. The rest is questions. It's okay to follow along the script. Coach Jones, you know what? Thanks again for jumping on the phone. I'm really appreciate the invite to your camp and your time today. It really means a lot. I've been learning more about Ole Miss and your program, and I love the way you guys play and how you develop players. What's something that you guys are really looking for in a D end at this point? Boom. You see what I'm saying? You see the difference? Does that make sense?
If you're the parent of a high school football player who wants to earn a college football scholarship and your son is struggling with marketing himself,
or confidently communicating with college coaches, I wrote this book specifically for you. Inside it, I share exactly how I earned a Division I football scholarship in the SEC at just 5'7" and 150 pounds, without going to camps, being ranked, and without any connections. And right now, I'd like to give you a copy completely free. All I ask is that you just cover shipping. I'll drop a link in the description below so you can grab your copy before we run out.
Gabe, do it. Let me hear you.
Coach, thank you for just being able to get on this call and take time out of your day. I'm really excited about the camp that's coming up for your school at Ole Miss, and I'm just really excited to get on campus and meet you. My brain isn't working.
That's all right. Let's try it again. Let's do it one more time. Coach, thanks again for jumping on the call. Really appreciate the invite to your camp, and your time today means a lot. I've been learning more about Ole Miss and your program. I love the way you guys play and how you develop players. You know, what's something you're really looking for in a player at my position at defensive end right now? Try it.
All right. Coach Richie, thank you again for hopping on the call and just being able to take time out of your day. I know you're a busy guy and a busy coach. I just wanted to thank you again for being able to just hop on the call. I'm really excited about the camp, and I'm just really excited to be able to get on campus and meet meet the players that are going to be there potentially, and just meet the rest of the staff. I've been learning more about Ole Miss and your program, and I just love the way all the guys just move around and the energy, everything to every like minute detail. It's just amazing. What's something that your guys are really looking for at my position?
Boom. Good job, dude. We could shorten it a little bit, but great job. Good energy. Coach Rowe, what do you think? Better?
Fantastic. Night and day, dude. Great job. Great job.
Really good job, dude. Really good job. Hey, guys, for time, what I want to do, I want to go around the horn here, guys. And I want to hit on everybody. Everyone knows the intro. You guys all have it up in front of you. We got some time. I want to go around the horn, and I want to get everyone to nail it. All right. I'm going to get on some of our older guys right now, so you younger guys have a minute to look into it. Wyatt, let's go.
Okay. So I'm answering or you're answering? How are we starting?
Hey, this is Coach Richie.
Hey, Coach Richie, I just want to thank you for hopping on the phone real quick again. I really appreciate the camp invite and the time. It means a lot to me. I've been learning a lot more about Ole Miss as the time goes on and looking into it. And it's seeming better and better the more I look at it. I was wondering since you watched my tape, what position you see me fitting in best at? Am I offensive or defensive one?
For you, great job, Wyatt. That's why this is really good, guys. Like, this is the questions, but some of you are going to have different opening questions, right? That's why we have a coach. You all have one coach, and each coach has a very limited number of players, right? So we can make sure that we can customize your stuff. Wyatt, awesome job, dude. Really, really good job. Cool. All right. I'm going to continue with some of the older guys, and then we'll get on some of the newer and younger guys. Porter.
Are you answering? Or
this is Coach Richie.
what's up, Coach Richie? How are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you, Porter?
I'm good. I want to start by saying thank you for taking time. I know you're busy. Thank you for taking time to hop on here with me and get on a phone call with me today.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
I've done a little research about your school, and I love the way that you guys run things. I love the spread offense, how you get the ball out to the perimeter to your best athletes in space, and not just on the field, but kind of off the field, how your guys gel together and kind of the team culture you have. But I want to start out by asking, what's something you guys are really looking for in a slot receiver like I am?
Great job, dude. Really, really good job. Bing. Porter, the only thing I'm going to say is you forgot to mention camp invite.
Okay. So mention that at the beginning,
Yep.
like
Just
thank you for the camp invite.
Yes.
Okay.
we want to tie it back to the camp invite, right?
Yes, sir.
And do you know why? Like psychologically, the reason behind that is because they reached out to you. You want to frame the call as like, you reached out to me. I didn't reach out to you. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
It gives you a little bit of a bump. All right. Dude, awesome job, Porter. Really good, man. I know you've been having some really successful calls. So great job. Love the question too. Cool. McMurray.
Hey, Coach Richie, how are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing awesome, man.
Good. Good to hear. First off, I want to thank you again for taking the time to reach out to me. You know, I know you're busy and it truly means a lot to me. And I also appreciate the camp invite. I'm looking forward to getting out there and competing with some of the other guys in the area. I've been learning more and more about Ole Miss. You know, I want to declare as a business major, and you guys seem like you have a really good business department, and I'm really looking forward to digging deeper into that, and you know, also continuing to learn about like the culture of what Ole Miss has to offer. I love what you guys are doing as far as development of your players, and you know, having a consistent playoff team in the college football playoff. And I was wondering, what's something that you guys look for in a player in a running back like I am in your system?
Dude, awesome job. Great job, Sean. Really good, man. Really, really good.
Thank you.
How did you feel that went?
Pretty good. I had the thing pulled up on my phone because otherwise I would have stuttered like a mess. It would have been awful. So
Yeah.
definitely glad that I think it's important to make sure you have something to look at, because if not, then you know, I can get all over the place. So yeah.
Yeah, man. And like, and then once you've had 50 calls under your belt, it's, you know, it gets easier and easier. But dude, awesome job, man. Really good. James, you have feedback?
Hey, Sean, a good friend of mine told me it's okay to have some space in between questions, because I'm bad about the sometimes too. And so it's not a bad thing if you just need to take a second. You know, the coach thinks that you're thinking about what you're talking about, and that's really helped me with, like, whenever I want to say an I just kind of bite my tongue and kind of look like I'm thinking, and then I move on. But that was his initials are RC. But yeah, he was like, it's okay if there's a little bit of space. It's all right. It doesn't hurt things. Correct me if I'm wrong, Richie.
No, that's great. It's good stuff, dude. Cool, man.
Sean, let your first answer be your breath. He's calling you. You control the pace. Just slow your pace.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Really good feedback, Coach Jones. Good stuff, man. Justin, go ahead, man.
Yeah, I was just going to add, there's not a single person in the world that doesn't love to hear their name. And so I think it's really important to emphasize calling that. I mean, obviously, don't use their first name, but like Coach Contartesi, man, it's great. Thank you so much for your time. And if you had a little time to prep for the call too, if you knew this coach had a specific position group that he coached, if you did a little research on his group, especially if it lines up with your position, and just say, hey man, what you've done with XYZ player, that dude's a beast, man. Y'all are doing an incredible job, and I would love to be able to be a part of that. And you know, you're kind of a passive way to make a compliment to that particular coach. I think that would go a long way as well.
Yeah, great feedback, man. Awesome. Good stuff. Good stuff. Appreciate that, Justin. Jumping in. All right, cool. Good. This is really good, guys. I'm loving this. All right, cool. Will, Mr. Parsons.
All right. Are you going to answer?
This is Richie. Or this is Coach. I'm going to keep my last name simple. This is Coach. I'll just say Coach Jones. Go ahead.
Hey, Coach Jones. How's it going?
It's going great.
That's good to hear. First of all, I'd just like to thank you for the camp invite and taking time out of your busy schedule to be on this call with me today. I've been learning more and more about Ole Miss. I really like the way of how physical y'all's linemen are. and how y'all just grab onto the shoulder pads and just keep driving. I love that. What is something you guys look for at a player like O-line? What do you look for in O-lineman?
Good job, dude. Will, we're gonna do that one more time, man.
Yeah,
And
I
want you
stuttered
to
at
just-
the.
No, you're good, dude.
Yeah.
Great job, Will. I just want
Thank
to
you.
a little bit more confident, right? I think you
Okay.
did it good. It's more in your tone. It's more in like
Okay.
confidence.
you.
Ready?
Okay.
Coach Jones.
Hey, Coach Jones, how's your day going?
It's going great, man. You?
It's going great. Even better, I'm on the phone with you. I'd just like to really thank you for the camp invite. It means a lot, and I appreciate you taking some time out of your busy schedule to be on this call with me. I've learning a lot more about Ole Miss. I really like y'all's linemen, how big and just physical they are, how they just love to drive people out, and it really impresses me. What is something that you look for in an O lineman? Like
Great job, dude. Really good job, brother. Really good. Awesome, man. Super, super good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Cool. Any feedback? K, Coach Jones, Coach Brian? You guys are all quiet up there.
I love your finish, Will. Will, I love
Yeah.
your finish there. at the
Coach
end,
K's
man.
got him
Big
coached
finish.
up, man.
Yeah, no.
Coach
Will,
K's
Will-
got him right, dude.
Hey, Will stepped in. He doesn't miss a beat. Will's on top of it, man. He works his butt off. Will's great on social, connecting with coaches, looking for ways to improve. But yeah, the finish, right? It's like finishing a block, man. You're going for your pancake. Your hands are inside. I got to run my feet now and bench press. Same thing talking to coaches to show that confidence. You know, they want guys to feel that, and you got that. It's just letting it roll.
Good job.
Yeah,
Good
and
stuff.
and when you're asking a position specific question, like relate it to what you know. Like, hey, I love that your guys get physical and play with leverage. Like they play with such low pad level. Like, how do you get them to do that? Like that's amazing. Whatever, like stick to what you know. Like that's what you play. Like I love to talk about O-line play all the time. So that's great.
Okay. Thank you.
Phenomenal. Good. All right, cool. Let's move. Colton. This is Coach Richie.
What's up? What's up, Coach Richie? How you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you doing, Colton?
I'm great, Coach. It's great to be on the phone with you. I just want to start off by saying thank you for your time getting to talk to me, and I really appreciate the camp invite. I'm ready to get down there, compete with your guys.
Okay.
And I love your program. I love everything y'all do. I love the players that y'all pull out. I love y'all's defense and how y'all are physical and y'all get to the ball. And I was just wondering what y'all want from a player like me who can do defensive end and outside linebacker.
Okay. Good. Awesome. Cool, man. Really good, Colton. Awesome, brother. How did you feel that went?
I feel like I talk kind of fast.
A little bit. Dude, I think that was really good, Colton. It was really good, man. You have great energy, brother. You know what I mean? You've got really,
Thank you.
like, one thing with you is you just have good energy. Like, there's sometimes you can't explain things. You got good energy, brother. Just chill a little bit. Let's try one more time. Just relax. You got it, man. Just chill.
Yes, sir.
Ready? Just chill. Follow the process. Go right into the question. Go ahead.
Hey, Coach Richie, how you doing today?
I'm doing great, Colton. You?
I'm doing great, Coach. It's great to be on the phone with you. I'm really excited to come down to your camp, and I'm just real grateful that you're talking on the phone with me right now. Coach, I watch your program. I love y'all's defense. I love the players that y'all put out. I love the players that you produce in the offseason. I was just wondering, what you have in store for a player like me who can play defensive end and outside linebacker.
Awesome. Cool. Good job, dude. Good job,
Thank you.
Colton. Great job. All right, good. All right, Gio. This is Coach Richie.
Coach Richie, how have you been?
I'm doing great, man. How are you?
I've been doing great. Thank you so much for taking some time out of your day to hop on the phone with me real quick. And thank you again for the camp invite. I've been looking forward to it. Going to compete sounds amazing. And I've been researching about your program, and I love what you guys are doing over there and how you mix up the offense and your throw run percentages. it's awesome. And I was wondering what you would like out of a quarterback.
Boom. Boom. And you got the hair, dude. You know what? You got the hair, bro. I like it. All right, good. Really good. What do you guys
Hey,
think?
Gio, that intro, Gio nailed it. All right, the tone of the coach, right away, that got like Richie to perch up a little bit, like, oh, okay, like I'm locked in, ready to go. Like you won it right there. You've got really good people skills, right? You're relatable, so just be yourself after that, let it roll. But you nailed it with the intro.
Yeah, thank you. I like
really.
To get, so.
Go ahead, Gio. What'd you say?
I like to be loud and catch your attention, so you can be interested in me.
Yeah, man. And it shows you're interested, you care, you're present. It's really good, man. Really, really good. All right, cool. Oh wait, where's Richard? Richard. I'm not forgetting you, Richard. All right. This is Coach Richie.
Thank you, Coach Richie, for inviting me to camp. I'm really looking forward to going out there and competing, and I've been working my tail off this offseason to go show you what I can do. I really love at Ole Miss how you guys really control the line of scrimmage, and I love just coming off the ball every play and just dominating the defensive line. How would you guys – wait, hold on, sorry. What is something that you guys are looking for in an offensive lineman like myself?
Great job, dude. Really good job. Just the only little thing was the shuffle of the question, but let's do it one more time.
I kind of forgot like exactly what it was. I had to pull.
I thought that was good, dude. That was really good, Richard. Good stuff, dude. You want to try it one more time? Just that end piece?
Yeah. Coach Richie, how's it going?
It's going great, man. You?
Great. I'm doing great myself. Really thankful that you took your time out of your busy day to get on a call with me. Thank you very much for inviting me out to camp. Can't get wait out there to compete. And I really love getting out there to compete. I've been working real hard this offseason to go show you what I can do. I've been looking at Ole Miss and seeing how you guys play on the offensive line, just controlling that line of scrimmage and dominating the defensive line all game. What is something that you guys are really looking forward in interior offensive lineman like myself?
Great job, dude. Great job, Richard. Really good job, guys. Hey, so really good job, man. Great job, everyone here. Really give yourselves a freaking round of applause, dude. Really, really good job, guys. Look, it's not easy to jump on a call tonight and know that you're going to role play in front of your friends, dude. Like in front of people you're like, this is one of the hardest things that you'll do. It's way easier to go talk to a coach. All right. Do this. But when you do this, when you talk to a coach, you say the right things. You do it the right way. You put yourself in a position to get the best opportunities. Right. So really proud of all of you guys for being here. Right. And I expect to see you guys here on these Wednesdays because this is where we really improve. Okay. Now I'm going to challenge all of you from here. Right. The templates, the scripts, all that stuff, guys, you guys can access at any time. All right. But what I'm going to challenge all of you to do is to not only take this call, internalize it, practice it, but now we got to truly role play the whole call, right? We just did the intro today. I want you guys to practice the call, practice the questions. You know, you're going to jump on with Coach Jones or Coach K or Coach Brian, and you're going to ask a question. They're going to respond, and you got to be able to respond to the way they respond, right? So that's where it starts getting a little bit harder, right? And then we got to get better at that. I think, Gabe, we kind of went through a call. You did a great job of being confident, but not being annoying, right? And I think you did a really good job of that. So I'm really going to challenge all of you. You know, Wyatt, some of you guys who have been doing a lot of calls, obviously you all should be still doing one-on-ones to continue to role play and practice. Crazy stat, only 21% of the people that watch our videos are subscribers. So if you enjoyed this video and you want to continue to watch it, we post a podcast on the YouTube channel every Monday. We post a coaching video or how-to video every single Wednesday. So if you want to continue to watch videos, then make sure to consider to subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.